Happy Thursday morning, Greenlee Primary School. So we all need to do our Friday dance today because today is our last day of remote learning instruction for this week. We will have tomorrow, Friday, off, and next Monday in observance for the Easter holiday. So don't forget about that. All right, today I'm going to read one of my favorite stories. It's called The Easter Egg by Jan Brett. She's the author and the illustrator. The Easter Egg. Cheer up, cheer up! Spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Poppy said. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love those colorful flowers, he thought, and started picking flowers for his egg. Oh, here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Look at all the beautiful illustrations. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Beaver Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. Oh, I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Oh, here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Oh, thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy, frosty squiggles and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity-hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. Then Hoppy saw Granny Ernie decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. These are my favorite eggs in this book. Look how beautiful they are. Hoppy was hopping by Hans Vanderrabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit, so real that it looked alive. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? He gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling mechanical egg. Whoa, Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed, but I think I better make the egg that is right for me. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tree to think. Maybe a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg that I'm proud of. Suddenly, the woods rang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm. Oh, Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. So you can see Hoppy and the blue robin egg. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best I can, he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her other two eggs. So you can see Hoppy taking care of the robin egg, and there is Mother Robin taking care of her other two eggs in her nest. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals passed by. Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy, he didn't run away. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. You can see the Easter rabbit. And stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. "You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here," he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? All right, try to remember. Where is Hoppy? "Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs," he said. "When I return, I will show it to you." And he disappeared into the woods. He came back with Hoppy, looking scruffy and bedraggled. "Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of," the Easter rabbit told him. "He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched and she could take care of it." The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell on the place of honor atop the wagon. And now they were ready to go. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. "It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy," they shouted. Then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for girls and boys to find on Easter morning. All right, you can see the Easter bunny. There's Hoppy. And then there's the baby robin that Hoppy helped take care of while it was still an egg. All right, so Hoppy was brave and showed tons of kindness taking care of that baby bird. The end. All right, I posted a link, and that link is a video to learn more about robins and their pretty blue eggs. So if you ever get to see a real robin egg, they're beautiful. Also, since you guys have your iPads at home, some of you do, you guys can go onto ABCia, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like. Remember, you have to tap your iPad once to turn it on and tap it again for the applications to show. Sorry, you're kind of probably getting a glare from my light up there. So remember, ABCia is on the, right there, the first page of apps. And remember, it's a black square with a round circle that says ABCia. You can open ABCia and make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, and it loads a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down. Okay, you guys are familiar with ABCia. And remember, the apps that are free on the top, those are the ones that you can use, okay? I accidentally tapped something. I'm going to go back. If you tap the ABCia box, it'll take you back to the main menu. So the free ones are all at the top. And make an Easter egg, just like Hoppy. He was really worried about what he wanted to put on his Easter egg and how he wanted to design it. So you guys can design digital Easter eggs on ABCia. It is called Make an Easter Egg. And when you open that, you have to mash play. And it will open and guide you through the process of making your digital Easter eggs. Okay? If ABCia won't work for some reason when you're at home, no worries. Remember, we also have Doodle Buddy. If you mash the main center button, we've got Doodle Buddy, and you can draw your Easter eggs on there. Or if you don't have an iPad, no big deal. Grab a piece of paper, some crayons, some markers, anything you can find, and make a paper Easter egg. All right? So I wish you guys the best, as we won't see each other for the next couple of days. So remember, Friday, tomorrow, is our holiday, and as well as Monday, so no remote learning on those 2 days. And so we will pick back up next Tuesday. Okay? All right, we'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend.